Hey y'all, welcome back to Give Me a Moment. I'm your hostess, P, and we are back again. Well, I'm back again. We're in the month of February, and February is Valentine's Day. As we celebrate Valentine's Day of love, celebrating, significant others and everything. So I was thinking, why not invite the person that we always talk about on every episode, and y'all hear his name all the time. Y'all just don't know what he looks like. So no other than the famous RJ I have with me.
What it do, baby?
All right. So we're going to talk about Valentine's and what I have a couple of questions for him, and see what he thinks about Valentine's Day. But also, I want to get into a brief topic of our relationship and our marriage, and how that came about. Do you want to talk about that?
I mean, we've been together for a long time.
So a lot of people that know us call us the old couple, because we've been together for so long.
Long time.
Very long. We yeah. So when we say that, we mean a very long time. So we done been through the ups and downs. I feel like
Quite a few ups and downs. Quite a few.
You want to talk about? You want to talk about how we met?
Oh shoots, that was
Go ahead.
many moons ago. Couple of centuries. Nah, just playing. How were we when we first met? What, 13?
Yeah, so on the last episode with me and Bree was talking about people that are just now joining us that haven't been on, saw previous episodes of Give Me a Moment. We did talk about, or I talked about how I met RJ, and, my first date was with him. So I just want to get his back end of the story on
What
his
happened?
side of it.
So I was take y'all back to the very beginning of the story. So I was with my cousin. I went to my cousin's house, and he was on the phone with his girlfriend, friend that was a girl. I believe they were girlfriend and boyfriend at the time. And she was with her aunt at the time, but it was weird. So they put us on the phone together, and we started talking, and we were like, hey, we all should meet up to, kind of just hang out and get a vibe for each other. So we set up a meet day at the movies, Willowbrook. And we met up there, which was interesting because how we didn't let her mom know that we were meeting up together.
Yeah, so my sister, my niece, mom, actually dropped us off. And when she dropped us off, she was like, okay, what movies are y'all going to go watch? She actually was there when we got the tickets. So we actually had to text them, or I don't know what happened.
So what ended up happening is they bought their tickets first, and we were right behind them in line. And what I did was I noticed
my sister had nothing. She
had no idea. So
None.
What I did was I watched because they have like a screen of what movie that you just purchased. So I just paid attention to what movie that was. So I was like, okay, that's the movie that they were going to go see. My cousin was like, how do you know what movie they went to go get? I was like, I just paid attention to the screen of what they just purchased. So I got the same tickets. So we ended up watching, what was that?
The Gospel.
The Gospel? Okay.
Yeah, The Gospel. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that was our first date. That was actually our first time meeting each other.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a blind date, kind of. Yeah. So it was, a lot has went on since then.
Yeah.
Of course, that was when we was 13. We just
Been
We
kicking
fell
it.
out.
Yeah.
He actually called.
Oh wow, we getting into that?
Yeah, let's get into the
Woo,
nitty
we getting into
gritty.
that one?
Let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's talk about the bad.
All right now,
So
I'm ready for
one
it.
day I was on the phone and I actually told him to, hold on, I got another phone call coming through. While I'm on the phone call with the other person now, he hangs up. He hangs up
Yeah, I definitely.
and calls back. And he's asking for a different person at this time, a different girl. So I'm
Yeah.
on the phone and I'm just like, I'm sorry, what? Huh? Thinking he would catch on that, hey, it's not the person that did. It's me you talking to, so let's get
Right.
into it. Yeah, he kept saying this person's name, and then eventually I was like, okay, you know what, let me, because I got to the point where I was boiling inside. I was boiling. I had to calm down, hung up the phone. I called back. Once I called back now, his cousin answered the phone and was like, yeah, that was me. That was me. It was me asking for the girl. And I'm like, no, it was not. Don't get off the phone. Like, that was not you. I can tell the difference between y'all voices. Don't play me like that. I'm not a fool. So after that, like I've told y'all in past episodes, I only had deal breakers. So that was a deal breaker for me. I feel like that's not even a red flag, first of all,
Yeah.
in anybody's eyesight. So that was a deal breaker for me. So I just cut it off completely after that. But we still kept in contact throughout
Yeah.
the years on social media and stuff. So
About a good 4 years.
yeah, and then after high school, when I went to Trinidad
Yeah.
for a vacation, I actually got onto Facebook, made a whole Facebook page and everything. Somehow we end up finding each other on Facebook. I don't know how we found each other on Facebook.
Yeah.
But we found each other on Facebook, and around that time, it was close to his birthday.
Yes. It was after
And
my birthday, actually.
It was after your birthday?
Yes, it was.
Okay, we'll look up. I'll find the text messages. I'll find the receipts and see.
I feel like it was
pull
after
it
my
up.
birthday because I was like, hey, you didn't wish me a happy birthday. So that was the conversation starter I used to bring up the conversation. You know?
So, anyways, the conversation happened. He texted me. I was like, oh shoot. Usually we'll text each other and say happy birthday to each other, but this time I didn't because I was in Trinidad, and in Trinidad they don't celebrate 4th of July. His birthday is on 4th of July. They
That
don't
it
celebrate
is.
it, so it slipped my
Fireworks.
mind.
So you
So
say.
it did. It wasn't on my mind at all.
Oh, damn.
Not at all.
All right now.
So he hit me up. So I was like, okay, when I come back to Houston, I'll call you, I'll text you or whatever. So we end up exchanging numbers. I end up hitting him up, and the rest is history. We was actually friends. I was in a situation. Let's get into the ugly. I was in a situation. I was in a
Oh, yeah,
relationship.
she was.
I really was. I ain't gonna lie. But that relationship was not. It was very. He was clingy.
Hold on,
Very
not slick.
clingy. Not you.
Oh,
My
about
other
to say.
relationship.
Hold on, not slick.
My other relationship. When we started back talking
Yeah,
as
he
friends.
was.
When we kind of was like, okay, let's get each other's number. Let's get into it. We talked as friends. It was like, okay, there is some kind of chemistry there. We do like each other, but we're not crossing those boundaries, because I did let him know up front, like, hey, I'm in a relationship,
And which I very much so respected.
you did.
Which I very much so
He did.
respected.
So there was chemistry there, like I said, and ever since then, my boyfriend at the time, he was very clingy. He actually
Messaged me. He definitely did message me.
that was a lot. He actually got RJ's number off of Facebook, found it on Facebook, and
Which was very creepy at the time because that
Very
was
creepy.
just.
So that's why we
I was
learned
like-
to block a lot of personal information off of Facebook
Right.
early on, because it was like,
Yes.
yeah, nah, we can't keep doing this. And, so he actually texted RJ acting like a female. And me and RJ was on the phone one day. And I used to joke around with RJ and tell him, like, hey, I see this girl. I know this girl. I think y'all will be good together. Like, I'm going to give her your number. So while we're on the phone, he's like, wait a minute, this phone, like, this number just popped up. I don't know who this is. And he's like, man, Daisy, you gave this person my number. And I'm like, no, I didn't give nobody a number. Like, I'm laughing so hard where I can't even talk and say, like, I'm being honest, being very honest with you. And he was like, nah, man. He was like, tell me if you know this number. So when he calls out the number now, my mouth drops and I'm like, that's such and such. And he's like, oh, he starts going off, like just going off on the person, text message and everything. So then I get off the phone with him. I call the person. The person's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just now waking up. Okay, fine, whatever. Long story short, I cut it off with them because I was like, yeah, nah. It's too much, because when I do miss your phone call, you calling me 15 times after that one missed call,
Yeah.
So it started getting like too much. It was too much. So I cut it off with him. We still became friends for a short period of time.
Yeah.
We still was friends, me and RJ.
I was at Prairie View.
Yes.
Wasn't I? Yeah, I was at college.
Yeah, he was flirting with other girls.
Oh,
even though we was not in a relationship and we were not, there was still something there. There was something there. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened, and we just was like, okay, you know what? Let's stop playing these games. Let's just be honest with each other and let's just
make it official.
Yeah. So ever since then, we've been together like glue. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the line. That's our little crazy love story, how we got together. Ever since then, we've been together since 13.
Meet each other's families.
Well, we've known each other since we was 13. We actually got together when we were 20.
19, 20 years.
Yeah, 19, 20. And then we just been together ever since. We're in our 30s now. So, and we're married.
Have a kid.
We have a kid. We got married in 2017.
Yes.
Had a kid in 2019, our son, and just been together ever since then. So that's our love story. I know it's long because we've been together for so long, but I have a couple of questions since it is Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I have a couple of questions for Mr. RJ, Mr. Patterson over here, where that he could,
right my wrongs.
But it's all right though. Let's get into it. Okay, so would you say we celebrate Valentine's Day as a couple?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so elaborate. Why do you think that? Why would you say that?
Why would I
to the audience that are listening and watching?
Well, I would say we do celebrate Valentine's Day together because obviously we're married. So, and it's more so of I would say it's more so of one of those holidays that's just we do for the day, not for. I wouldn't say not for each other, but it's more so, to me, I feel like it's just another day. Okay. It's not a specified day. It's just another day, but we do celebrate it. We do
recognize it.
Yeah, we do recognize it.
Okay. All right. That's cool. Okay. All right. Another question. Okay, I'm going to make you think. I'm going to make you really think. What does Valentine's Day mean to you?
To me?
To you.
That is a simple yet complicated question and answer. So what does Valentine's Day mean to me? Valentine's Day is a made up holiday for women to get gifts in the sense of to show appreciation to your significant other, but I feel like it's more so for people who are dating rather than people who are married.
Okay.
It's to people who are dating, I feel like it's elaborated more. It's more so like you're, how do I say it? It's like you are, when you're dating, it's like Valentine's Day is glorified as if it was like Christmas or what I'm saying, a major holiday or a major day. But when you're married, it's kind of like it's still celebrated in the sense of like to when you're married, it's like you still have Valentine's Day. You still use Valentine's Day to like you still celebrate it, but it's not. It's kind of like a back burner day in a sense, if that makes sense.
Okay. So for me, going back to the first question, because I kind of missed my turn on that one. First question about us celebrating Valentine's Day. I feel like we do. We don't like go all out for Valentine's Day because I wouldn't say
Now
that we really
now we don't.
celebrate Valentine's Day. Back
Back then,
when
we were
dating,
dating,
yeah.
shoot, we used to go all out. We used to go all out. The whole nine, gifts, shoots.
But yeah, so what Valentine's Day means to me, I would say it's a regular holiday. I mean, it's a regular holiday. I don't really see it as like, I mean, it's good. I would,
So you saying I don't got to give you a gift this year?
I mean, like, I wouldn't expect, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's clarify that.
Say less.
Say
less.
Look, so I'm not a materialistic type person. You know that about me. You know I'm not materialistic. So if you just give me like cards, flowers, probably not even flowers. Like I told y'all on last episode, I have a charm bracelet. If you add on another charm to that, I'm okay. I'm good. It's very sentimental. It's very, like, oh, okay. He's thinking. He's, to me. But Valentine's Day, it don't really. I mean, I like the excitement of it. I like to entertain it, but it's not something that I would be like, oh, okay, like Valentine's Day is coming up, like it's counting down, like we're going out to eat, we're going on a trip, like it's not like that.
No, it's definitely it's not like that for me either.
It's not.
It's not like that for me either.
So, next question I have: do you expect to get a gift for Valentine's Day?
Do I expect to get a gift? No.
No.
Because like I said, if we were dating, yes, I would somewhat, but at the same time, to me, I feel like it's more so for the women.
Okay.
I feel like Valentine's Day is a woman's, like, not a holiday, but it's to appreciate your woman in the sense of a specific day. Like, to me, I feel like every day should be Valentine's Day. Like, you should gift your significant other once, what I'm saying, like once a week, like spontaneous, that should be a spontaneous.
So you should glorify me every day.
Yes, which I feel like I do, but okay. I'll let you know. But
You do. Do I expect any gifts? Like I said, I'm not materialistic, so I don't really care. I mean, there's some Valentine's Day that we spent together where that I didn't really care about getting it. We spent it like a regular day.
Yeah. As long as we're together, I feel like that should be more than enough.
I mean, it all depends on what your significant other love language is, I believe. Like if they expect to get a gift, then you know what you should do for your significant other. I can't speak for other people and their marriage and their relationship. Who am I? Who am I?
And that's one thing we do not do. Get into other people's relationships.
So would you expect? Okay, so is booty on the table for Valentine's Day? Getting
Say
some
what now?
booty.
I mean,
Is that on the table for Valentine's Day?
I feel like that's a gift.
That's a gift.
In the
Getting booty is a gift. It's not a like a priority. It's not.
in a sense, yeah, but
a gift.
that could be issued as a
Really,
gift.
you about to make some men angry on here. Be like,
Hey.
that's a gift. The women on here probably like, yes, it's a gift.
I mean,
yes, like yeah, they probably like it's this cootie cat is a gift, baby. So you better like, accept it.
well, it's not like, I mean, it is a gift, but like if you ask 99.99%
Go ahead.
of men would say Valentine's Day is a gift. I mean, not a gift, but it's a day that's women want to celebrate Valentine's Day more than men do. I would say, to me,
Okay.
that's the way I feel.
Okay.
I feel like women. If you took a poll out of 10 men, nine out of the 10 men would say this is a woman's holiday. Like, if men could like do without Valentine's Day, I'm pretty sure men would do without Valentine's Day.
Okay. Okay. So, alrighty then. What is one Valentine's Day with us that is memorable to you?
What is one Valentine's Day? Not the Jeopardy. There was one time where we were trying to find somewhere to go, but everywhere we went to was booked up because
Where were we trying to go? Go ahead.
we getting
We getting into it.
okay, all right. We were trying to
We
find.
married now. We
Yeah,
get
that's
high.
So we were dating at the time, and
We were dating or we were exclusive? We were like it was
I mean,
official.
we were official. We were
Okay.
exclusive
Okay.
with one another, and we were trying to find a hotel to go to, and all the hotels were booked because I believe I didn't know if I had to work that day,
Okay.
or it was something conflict of schedule, and I feel like I surprised you on that day, and just on a whim just came, because I don't believe I felt like I was gonna be able to be off that day, or I might have just took off that day, and we were trying to find a hotel to go to, and for some strange reason, not a strange reason, we knew what day it was. It was the actual day, Valentine's Day, and we were trying
We
to
knew
find
what time it was.
Yeah, we
okay.
knew what time it was, and we were trying to find a hotel to go to, but all of them were booked, and so we just ended up going to one the day after and celebrating it. But I feel like it kind of made me a little bit upset, but she was more so like, it's okay, you don't have to worry about it, it's fine. As long as we're together, it's okay.
Yeah. So my love language, if y'all haven't noticed, it is quality time. So whatever it is, it's quality time. So I would say that is one of your memorable.
Yeah.
That's not so memorable.
It's not memorable. It's
But okay, I get what you're saying. I
because
get it.
I feel like we've
Done so much.
we've done so much together to
Yeah.
where it's like there's so many other memories I can vividly remember, and like Valentine's Day is not one of those days for me. Like
Okay. I can understand that.
like
That's
if you
understandable.
ask about like Christmas or New Year's, I got plenty of those
Major holidays.
Major holidays.
Okay.
Like I said, Valentine's Day is not a major holiday to me.
Okay. All right. Ugh, my
Yours, yeah. Come on with
I
it.
remember
Come on with it.
one Valentine's Day is that when we It was actually All-Star Weekend. It was Valentine's weekend, and it was also All-Star Weekend in Dallas. And we we were planning something, and my mom actually got tickets from her cousin to go to Dallas to the All-Star game. So she was like, I want you to come. Like, come on, let's go. Her and my brother was already planning on going. So she was like, come on, let's go. And I was like, nah. Like, I did not tell her what I was doing because my mom was strict at that time. Like, I love her. But
Shout out
she
to
was
your
very,
mama.
yes, yes. So she had no idea. I did not let her know that I had other plans, but I kind of talked my way out of going to Dallas. And it was cold that weekend. I think in Dallas it
Was.
snowed. It snowed out there for the All-Star weekend. And she ended up taking my niece with her.
Yeah.
So we end up going to a hotel. I think I end up like going all out and just like buying candles. I had like candles everywhere in the room. I don't know if I had like rose petals or something and some edible, some stuff.
Yeah,
You know.
she wine and dined your boy.
I did, it's all right. You men gotta, no, ladies, you gotta show your man
I
love.
definitely felt appreciated that day.
You gotta show your man love.
I definitely felt love that day.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's one of my memorable moments of Valentine's Day. One of them that really sticks out to me that much. What do you think the holiday is meant for? Oh, do you think the holiday is meant for men too?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes, part of it. I would say it's meant for men to show your appreciation to your significant other, whether you're married or dating or exclusive, non-exclusive. And no, because like I said, if you don't really care about like Valentine's Day, if it's not a significant holiday to you, it's not really, you don't really care for Valentine's Day. I'm not saying I don't care about Valentine's Day, but if I could do away with Valentine's Day,
Okay.
I would.
So do men, when you're dating, you're single, but you're dating, do you like go down the roster to see who could be your Valentine that Valentine's Day? Like,
I would say
do you go down that roster? Okay.
Some do.
Okay.
There's one funny story that I have with one of my friends I knew back in college. So he had 3 dates on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
And he
That's a lot. I'm sorry. That's just a lot.
And he planned it very well.
He started from early in the morning to if you could do it to midnight.
And he said, if I pull this off, I will be one of the greatest. He said, if I pull this off, it is. But he said, I'll be one of the greatest. But
hey, I guess that's PV for you, I guess.
He had a breakfast date, a lunch date, and a dinner date.
Was it in PV? Was it at PV? Your friends at PV?
No, one of them was at PV, and then the other 2 were in Houston because he was from Houston. So yeah.
Wait, hold on. So it's multiple, just not one.
Yeah,
there's multiple people. Okay, so it's just men just do this. Men do it basically. It's not just his friends. Mm-hmm. Men do it. Okay, so it's not meant for men. Okay, so what do y'all feel about, because I have heard about March 14th. Is it March 14th?
Yes.
Being what
Steak
is
and
it?
BJ Day.
Steak and BJ
Yeah.
Day. If y'all don't know what that is, go look it up.
Yeah, Google that.
Go.
Google
Go do
that.
that right now.
Google
Just
that
for the
one.
men's, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying? So it's
if men, if you
basically
don't know, please go look that up. Celebrate that day.
so anyways. So March 14th is supposed to be Steak and Head Day.
Yeah.
So basically the women, your significant, your spouse, whoever it is, they make you a steak.
Yeah.
After you get your steak, they
If you
give you
don't-
head afterwards.
If you don't know how to cook a steak, shoot, take them to a nice steakhouse. I mean,
Hey, whatever it is, as long as they get their steak in their head, they good.
yes sir, yes sir. Hey,
So yeah, he actually brought that up. I mean, I don't think we ever did that. Have we ever celebrated steak and head?
yeah.
March.
March 14th. It was
I probably forgot what day it was, and then
Yeah.
he probably planned it. And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, come on," and then wined and dined me, and then at the end of the night, got what he wanted.
yeah.
You know, I say woo me. I tell him all the time, woo me.
That
Just
is-
can't. Just
That is
I'ma just
one
be
thing that she always tells
roused.
me. Woo me. Woo me.
So okay, all right. So men, they have a roster, and they gon' you probably not gonna
Hold
be
on
the
now.
only Valentine's
Whoa.
that day. They
That's-
got 5 other Valentines.
That's not
To
that's
go
not
to
what
after they
that
drop
is
you
not what I
off.
said. That is not what I said. Do not no, I'm not.
So okay.
I'm not saying that.
Okay. All right,
Because
then.
you were just trying to throw me under the bus, trying to get me to out a bunch of people, which I'm not doing. I'm just
You're not.
I'm just
You're not
going off
outing
of personal
anybody.
experience.
You're
I'm
not.
just correct. I'm just going off of a personal experience.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all men are like that.
Yeah, I don't think men actually celebrate Valentine's Day, or they look forward to celebrating Valentine's Day. I think they look forward to celebrating Valentine's Day because of their significant other, because of their
Right.
wives or girlfriends or whoever they're dating at the time. They like I think with dating,
Yeah.
it's more entertained in
I would say so,
dating
yes. Yes,
than
I would
in
definitely say so.
marriage, or if you're in an exclusive relationship. Because with marriage now, you have more important days to celebrate, like anniversaries.
Oh, yes.
Things like that. So Valentine's Day, it's good. It's okay. It's a good time. You know,
Yeah.
one day out of the year, okay. But it's not a really major thing to celebrate. If you don't
Right.
celebrate that year, that's fine. You still have your anniversary that's coming up.
Yeah.
That's fine. You know.
We have our first date. Well, no, is it our first? No, it's our when I proposed coming up in March.
Yeah.
Correct.
He proposed at
The rodeo,
the rodeo, the carnival.
the carnival. Yes,
The carnival. He actually I had no idea. He actually had my brothers. He talked to my brothers about it.
That was a fun story.
Yeah, it was. He actually got all of like his
So-
family. His family knew about it. I had no idea.
Yeah.
My roommate at the time knew about it because I was roommating at that time.
Yeah, you
right?
were.
I
Yes,
was. So
yes.
my roommate at the time knew about it. His cousin, which I'm really close friends with, she knew about it as well too. So they kind of worked hand in hand
Yeah.
on kind of keeping me distracted on
Yeah.
what he was doing. So I mean, they did a good job.
Yeah, that
I give it to them. They did a really good job.
that proposal kind of got botched in a sense because I had a whole like I typed up a whole like notes in my phone, and like my phone somehow some way just gave out on me, and I couldn't like turn my phone on. So I had to get a new phone, and what I had written down was in that phone. So I'm like, when I was getting ready to propose, I had to just go off of raw emotion and just think on the fly to say what I said. And obviously it worked because we're married now. And she said yes. So, I mean, at the time, and which is crazy because once we got married, somehow magically the phone just turns on when we turn it on, when we try to turn it on, and she actually read what I said.
Oh, it was when not married, when he actually proposed to me.
Yeah.
Afterwards, his phone turned back on and he's able to get to the note, and I actually read it, and I was like, oh, if you would have read this, then yeah, I would have cried. I probably would have shed a tear and stuff. But I was so shocked because we were lost. Me and my family was lost. We was like, okay, I don't know what entrance you went through. Like, I don't know how to get to you faster.
Yeah.
My family had planned it. I didn't know he planned all of this. So I thought my family was just going on, just a coinkydink that we was going the same day his family was going. So
it was definitely
we
planned.
actually... So when I called him, I was like, hey, well, yeah. He's like, well, I'll meet you. So I was like, okay. So he met me by the, what was it, the Ferris wheel?
It was the food court because your brother was kind of...
No, it was the
It was-
it
was
was
it
the
Ferris
big
wheel?
old Ferris wheel.
Okay, the
behind
big
it.
old
We
Ferris
have a
wheel, okay.
picture, so we'll post it
Yeah.
up too. I think we have a Ferris wheel behind the picture, I think. But we do we do have a picture of that. So actually when he came and met me, I was like, oh, okay, well, where your family is at? And sure enough,
my entire family was
whole
there.
family just started like popping up. It was like, hey, babe,
They knew.
hey, and I'm
They
like,
knew, but some of her family,
Hey, like-
her brothers knew, but some of her family didn't know. And as I'm greeting like her family, I'm like telling them like, hey, I'm getting ready to propose. And they're looking at me like, wait, what? Like, hold on. Why? What's going on? Like nobody said that. Why you ain't tell me? Like this is what's going on. So I'm like, yeah, I'm like hugging them, you know what I'm saying hi, like, hey, just so you know, I'm getting ready to propose and this, that, and the third. And like as my family is greeting her, they're all like pulling out their phones. They're like, hey, how you doing? And just like pulling out your phones, and like everybody has their phones out before I could, you know what I'm saying, let everybody on her side of the family know, because I felt like her side of the family would tell her to where it's like, you know, like, oh, this is what's
Ruin
going
the
on. Ruin the surprise.
yeah.
So,
So while I'm hugging his aunties, uncles, and I'm like, y'all really, and I'm talking to them and I'm hugging them, I'm like, y'all really didn't have to come with
yeah.
him. Like, I was gonna meet y'all.
in the sense
You
that
know,
like, yeah, we
why
definitely
all
had to
y'all
come.
just And sure enough, like, I'm talking to them and I'm like, RJ, I look back and I'm like, RJ, they didn't have to go. He's on his knee. I'm like, oh, okay, it's happening. All right, this is really happening.
In front
Ooh,
of the family.
In front of not only the family, everybody. At the carnival, everybody. So that was a great.
It's funny
great
because we literally mobbed the carnival. We literally mobbed the carnival. Like it was because I actually saw one of my childhood friends on our way, and I'm like, we're like walking, and I'm like, he's like, oh, what's up? He's like, what's up? He was like, as I'm walking and I see him, he's like, Ronald McDonald. Like,
Yo, RJ has a side note. RJ has a lot of nicknames. So he has RJ. He has Uncle Run Run.
Yes.
He has our Jizzle.
Yeah.
What
Jizzle.
else? Jizzle.
When I was from
a lot of nicknames, so I can understand.
Ronnie Joe. Oh my gosh, that's
Ronald McDonald. You never told me that. Okay, so
yeah,
Ronald McDonald.
Like, and it's crazy because from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade, like that was my
Your name was just chopped up in
it was.
ways.
I had so many, and from 12th grade until today, every time he sees me, what's up, Ronald McDonald? Like, he would not call me anything else other than that. Obviously, he calls me RJ because that's my name. But when he acknowledges me, he calls me, hey. When he sees me or he acknowledges me, what's up, Ronald McDonald? That's just him.
Oh.
And I saw him on the way there to meet up with you. So I'm like, as I'm walking and I see him, I'm like, oh, what's up? And I didn't tell him what was going on, but he saw I'm like, yeah, I'm here with my family. And he saw like we were going to, you know what I'm saying? Like we had like somewhat of a mission, which we were on a mission to do, to propose to you. And like I saw in the picture afterwards, after the fact, like they were in the picture, like they were in the background of a picture, which is interesting because like I guess they saw like my entire family on our way to you. Mm-hmm. So they're like, something's about to go down. I don't know what it is. So we're just gonna, like follow y'all, see what y'all got going on.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that was our little proposal. Mm-hmm. That was about March 14th. It was March 14th. So
March 14th. Yeah.
See?
That is hilarious.
He razzle dazzle his way into
Hey. Obviously, what's supposed to happen on March 14th didn't happen, but hey, it is what it is.
So, anyways, one last question that I have. This is probably gonna make you think. Might not. But do you think celebrating, I don't even know if I should call it a holiday or what, but do you think celebrating a holiday changed from us dating versus us being married?
Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Oh, yes. It did. It did.
Okay.
In the sense of what we've been talking about, because when we were dating, like I feel like I went like all out. Like I feel like I went all out when we were dating.
He was more romantic. No, I'm just playing.
You can say that. You can definitely say that. I can definitely say that I was more romantic when we were dating.
No, he was more spontaneous.
I feel like I'm spontaneous now with Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
With anything that we do together, I feel like I'm more spontaneous. I'm still spontaneous now with any day that we, that we celebrate
so
together.
Do you think that it changed? I mean,
I would say yes, because
we don't entertain it more.
Correct.
Okay.
Because I feel like Valentine's Day is a day for people who are dating. That's the way I feel about it. I feel like Valentine's Day is more for people who are dating. And people who are married, I feel like it's celebrated. Don't get me wrong. It's celebrated, but it's not to the extreme of people who are dating.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. It's not to the extreme of people who are dating. Because once you're married, you have so much in between, and you have so much to worry about prior to and after Valentine's Day, because you have anniversaries, you have Christmas, birthdays. I feel like it's a step under like a birthday. Like a birthday should be celebrated way more than Valentine's Day. Okay. Once you're married. Mm-hmm. Well, prior to, like, if you're a significant other, like, that's the way I feel about it. Like, you can't just.
Okay.
I feel like Valentine's Day should not be celebrated more than like a anniversary or.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I
got you.
Yeah, don't knock down my anniversary. Like, nah, that's something that's a day that we committed to each other to.
Correct.
Set a foundation to actually commit to each other and make a promise to not only ourselves, but to God and to our family to say, hey, we're going to make this work, like no matter what.
Right.
So yeah, I'm never going to knock down my anniversary. We always going to celebrate.
Heck no, I will not. I will not. I will not.
Celebrate.
I will not.
So yeah, that's one thing I'ma always You know, so Valentine's Day, I mean, for me, I don't know. I think like I said previously, I think we entertained it more
Yeah.
when we were dating than just now because, like I said, now we're married, we have a kid. It's just
Our son.
he's a lot. He is a lot. He's been talked about a lot on this platform.
I feel like you should be his Valentine this year.
If you make that happen, you make that happen.
Hey.
So
I can
yeah,
do
that no, you really are good with, surprises and stuff. You're really good with putting things together.
Do I have a surprise or do I not?
We'll just have to find out. Stay tuned for next time. No, but yeah, so Valentine's in the whole thing of Valentine's is just, hey, do what you want to do. If you want to Valentine's it up with red roses and rose petals everywhere and balloons and flowers and stuff, hey, do that. Do that. But just know if you're dating, like you said,
If you're dating women,
you ain't the only Valentine.
I didn't. No,
You ain't the only Valentine.
no. Don't even try to put
He got
that
other
on.
5 Valentines
No,
ready
no.
after you. Okay,
I'm not
after he
saying
drop
that.
you off, if you don't give him no booty, he finna go to the next Valentine that's gonna give him some booty. Okay,
I cannot believe that she just said that. I cannot believe that she just said that. I did not say. I'm not saying that.
Just be honest.
I'm not saying that.
No,
That's not
for
one
real.
of. No. I'm not. No. I can't. I cannot. So, women, I would say this. How she said it. Booty is a requirement for men.
No, okay.
It's not a requirement,
But you said it was a gift.
it is a gift. It is a gift, but at the same time, it is a requirement. I would say that.
Okay.
For Valentine's Day, that is a requirement.
Okay. So how do you feel? Because on social media, last few years, a lot of men
Social media?
posted. I'm just saying because
Social
we're all
media?
on a social media platform here. Let's
Correct.
talk about it. I'm just saying on social media, guys will post stuff where they would say like for Valentine's Day, oh, that's all you giving me? Like you just gonna give me some booty and that's it? Like that's all I'm gonna get? Some guys don't really appreciate just only getting booty.
No, I truly understand that. I mean, at the same time, it's like you said, it's a requirement. But if that's all we get, then
That's automatically on the table.
yeah,
Okay,
that's
to get booty.
yeah,
So
that's a requirement. Like that is definitely a requirement.
So if you're on Valentine's Day, if you say, for instance, you're their Valentine, that after your dinner date, you're required
Yes.
to give up the booty.
Yes,
Okay, to give up the cootie cat.
yes.
All right.
Unless it's established that's not where we are yet.
Yeah, I just came for the food.
And unless that's what we established, that's what we are together. Like if we've never like done that or we've never been together that way, I would say that's what, you know what I'm saying? If that's been established, like we've never, obviously if we've only been dating for about a month, like that's one of those like, okay, you shouldn't be expecting it, but if it comes about, then hey, it's a +1.
So do you think with
sense.
men that is expecting to get booty on Valentine's Day, they would go back to someone that did give them, that they did used to mess with, so that they know, like, okay, after this day, I know I'm finna get me some. You know what I'm saying?
Some do, some don't. Because
That
if it's
trifling.
no, it's not. No, if
So
it's
knowing that you don't really like this person, but you know
well,
at the end
if I don't like you, I'm not gonna
but
try
not,
to.
not that you don't want to entertain the fact that you want to be with this person. You just know that, oh, okay, I know this person out of all out of my roster. I
Whoa.
know this person is going to get me some, even though I haven't talked to them in 3 months.
Whoa,
You know what I'm saying?
that's different. No, that's
Head,
different.
big head.
Whoa, nah, that's different.
You know what I'm saying? And then you just know automatically, like,
Yeah, nah,
that's what you,
that's
you going to get some at the end of the night.
That's definitely trifling.
So do you
That is definitely
think
trifling.
Valentine's Day is like the goal is to get some?
No,
No.
it's not.
Okay. For men that are dating, that's
No.
the goal.
Not if we're dating. No,
That would be a plus.
that's definitely a plus.
Okay. That would be like
I would definitely
home
say
run. That's home run.
yes. That's a home run hitter. I would definitely say that will put you up on the roster. That will boost you up on the roster if you do get some.
So you'll go back and tell your friends, like, yeah, for Valentine's Day, like,
Yeah.
do y'all talk about stuff like that? For Valentine's Day, what y'all gonna do for y'all person, or what y'all doing for Valentine's Day?
Me personally, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
like I said, Valentine's Day is not one of those days. And then too, I don't like not like, but I don't like specify or like tell people like
you doing?
what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm very
Yeah.
I'm very, very inclusive. Like I keep stuff to myself. I'm very private to where I'm not I don't withhold information to other people. I keep it to myself. Like I always like if I have something planned or like
Keep
if I'm
it
surprised,
private, just so that
very
if you're in a
secretive.
relationship with someone, you
Not
always
secretive to
have
where-
to keep your private relationship private.
Very.
Of course you have.
I'm strong on that.
Of course, we do not put our business out there at all. You're not gonna know what's going on, and I think that's key in every relationship. Not even your friends. Don't tell your friends. Don't tell your friends at all. I don't care if you know them since childhood.
Correct.
Don't tell them,
Right.
because you didn't make a vow to them. You didn't make a vow to them at all. So
Correct.
it's. I'm just saying, do not do that.
Do not.
Do not,
That's
because
one
that
thing-
is a way in your family too. Your family.
Right.
Do not let your family, because even though you and your significant other are going through things at the moment, that's why this podcast is called Give Me a Moment, because it's only a moment that you're
right.
going through stuff. Give me a moment to do things. Give me a moment to say what I want to say, because I'm going through it at the moment.
Right.
I might not think about that, or have that same mindset
2 days from now.
2 days from now.
Yeah.
Give me the moment to have this platform to talk about what I'm feeling.
Right.
And that's that. You know what I'm saying? It's what you're feeling when you're in a commitment relationship, or you committed with somebody and you are married to someone. You're going through moments. You're going to go through moments. You're going to go through struggles. You're going to go through happiness. You're going to go through a lot of things that will make the relationship stronger. Hey, sometimes it don't work out, and that's fine. That's fine. That doesn't mean that you failed
Correct.
in your marriage or in your relationship. It does not mean that. It just means that y'all have grown individually, where that y'all see things differently now, and y'all didn't go the same path that y'all both wanted to go, and that's perfectly fine. Hey, I give kudos to everybody.
For real.
Everyone that tried to make it work and it didn't work, or still going through the process. I give everybody their kudos, because it is not easy.
It's definitely not. And
It's
to the
not.
people who are working on their relationship, I commend you for working on your relationship, because it's not. It's once you get married, you see like the ups and downs,
Especially
the micro moments the micro moments, those can get how it can get messy.
Very,
The micro moments can get messy.
very messy. Yeah, it's when just a backstory real quick. When we actually got engaged, I told him we was planning the wedding. We was like, okay, when we gonna get married? I told him off jump. And it works for people. It does not work for some people. That's perfectly fine. And I'm not knocking anybody down for doing it what they did, how they went through the process of, getting where they're at now in their relationship.
Yeah.
But for me and RJ, when we got engaged, I told him up front, I'm not living with you until after we get married.
And I definitely love you for that. I definitely love you for that because I feel like, in the sense, you really, for you being that gun ho strong on that, I feel like that was a non-negotiable that you would not go for. And I definitely appreciate that because once we got married and we started living together, I started seeing like certain things that was eye-opening to me, and I'm like, I feel like if we were engaged and I saw this, I would have been like,
Throw in the towel.
yeah,
Whoa.
But since we've been married, like there's been obviously since we've been married, like I've seen things that you do that I might not have liked, but at the same time we've worked past it and we've talked about it to where it kind of was like you didn't know that you were doing it. It was just something natural to you to where you just like, all right, well, I guess I have to work on this, and you corrected it. And I know there's a lot of stuff that I've done to where I'm like that you talked to me about, and I feel like communication is key when you're talking about like marriage in a sense, because communication is key in every relationship. Because if you don't communicate, then how would you know? Because there's been some things that I've done that I just do on a regular to where it's just natural to me, and you've corrected me on it through communication to where it's like you spoken to me about it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that's what I've done prior to. So I'm just like, okay, I guess I need to, not I guess, but I need to correct it. So that's what I've done and corrected it. So
Yeah, you gotta give and take in the relationship that you want to keep. So I feel like we did talk about a lot on here. I wanted to bring you on here because I feel like every episode that we've had,
every episode
and
I've
he
been brought
smiles
up.
every time.
Every time my name gets brought up, I definitely smile.
Yeah.
Because like it's I'm very appreciative. Like I do stuff to where it's one of those, like I don't like to be seen, I like to be heard in a sense.
Okay.
I feel like
Speak on it.
I feel like my actions speak louder than my words.
Okay.
That's just me. I feel like my actions speak louder than my words. Like I don't like to talk about what I'm doing. I just like to show it because, like I said, actions speak louder than words. To me, that's just me personally. Okay. In the sense of what I'm wearing, like my actions speak louder than my words. I kind of want to speak on it a little bit, Like
we're about to close out on this, so go ahead.
Shouts out to my brother for making this immaculate shirt. It definitely. I don't know if you can see it. It definitely says.
Well, what does it say?
It definitely says, I usually wear my heart on my sleeve.
Okay.
Because, and you can't see the back, but his brand is Couture's 13. And that's Couture's is French for 14 and 13, obviously. 14, 13. That's his brand. And like he usually puts the heart on the sleeve, which is closest to your heart in a sense. And shout out to my kinfolk, JC, Hugh Ball, humanbalanceclothing.com. That's him, yeah. Like they both are influential to me because they are entrepreneurs and they both creating their brand. They're starting their own brand and doing what they do. They do hats, shirts, jerseys, whatever you need clothing wise, they got you. And also like just entrepreneurship, that's big to me in my family. Like
Oh yeah,
also
definitely.
in your family.
Yes.
Also in your family because
Oh, yeah.
production team, shout out to the DJs in the family. Shout out to the DJs in the family.
We have a good bit of DJs in the family.
Yeah.
They good. We'll put it up somewhere on here, their information, so you go check them out. I know they have good stuff. So I wanted, like I said, it's February. People think of February as Black History Month, and also,
Yeah.
the love month. Yeah, Black History Month. I feel like we need more days, but we're gonna get on to that another time. We don't have enough time for that.
Shoot, Black History Month is celebrated all year for me
Yes,
because I'm
but,
always black.
we're not just gonna celebrate for just 1 month.
Nah,
but
it's
hey,
not. But
it's okay. Everybody is celebrating Juneteenth now, so
yeah, that's definitely. If you're not,
everybody's celebrating it now.
If
At
you
first, it
are,
was just
and if you're
down
not,
south.
Juneteenth is a day for everybody,
Yeah.
not just down south. It's a day for everybody.
But it was known.
yes,
It was more known down
yes,
south than up north of
Correct.
America. It was, so a lot of people
started in Galveston, Texas. Shout out.
Okay. All right.
Little history,
He knows his stuff.
Little history.
Okay.
Little history.
All right. So, yes, I believe we're going to wrap it up here. That was good. I appreciate you coming on.
I definitely feel appreciated for coming on.
Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, this might not be the first and the last time y'all see him on here. He might pop up and make some little visits here and there. Might have
Maybe.
some other people on here with
Little
him,
bit. Maybe.
Like
don't know.
said. And if y'all not following me on Instagram, do that now because I do live shows.
Yes, on Give Me a Moment.
Give Me a Moment on Give Me a Moment.
Yes, Instagram.
You need to follow me. You need to follow me on Give Me a Moment to see the live.
Yes.
Okay. We talk about just recapping on the previous episodes and what we're doing next and, what's to come. So, and what our thoughts are on the episode that we just did, just a little recap, like I said. So you don't want to miss out. I'm telling you. Look,
Follow her
2023, like I told y'all, it's finna be up from here.
Yes.
Up.
Yes.
We're going up. So, yeah, like I said, Give Me a Moment on all social media platforms. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Apple,
YouTube.
Definitely on YouTube.
Yes.
I like all of the subscribers, even the people that don't
Subscribe.
want to admit that they watching. I know y'all watching.
Please subscribe to Give Me a Moment.
Okay, I know y'all watching.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Okay. But, yeah, just know. But yeah, go ahead and push that subscribe button, that like, comment, give me y'all suggestions, any questions that y'all have, whatever it may be. Just go ahead. I'm an open book. I'm gonna let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much for joining me.
I definitely appreciate it. It was
Where can they find you at? R Jizzle, Ron,
Uncle
Ronald
Ron.
McDonald.
All right now. You're getting beside yourself. You're getting beside yourself.
You know, I'm gonna see his social media if y'all try to follow him. Though. Okay.
It's all good.
All right.
I don't have to.
We don't do that. We do not share
We do not do
social
that here.
medias.
We do not do that.
go looking.
We do not do that here.
We don't. We do not go looking.
We don't.
I don't need to look. If I feel like I need to look, you ain't for me.
Same. The same.
If you give me that idea to think that I have to go look through your stuff to find something, you are not for me.
And I would never ever do that.
All right now.
Because this marriage we got is a lifetime. But I'm on social media. On Facebook, my name is Ronald R.J. Patterson. On my Instagram, it's RJAE17. I feel like that's what it is.
He don't get on the Instagram that much. But what is your Twitter?
My Twitter.
That's the only thing I do not have is a Twitter.
Twitter is where it's at.
I don't know about that.
Twitter is where it's at.
I'm old. I'm sorry. But go ahead. Twitter.
You say you old. If you old, then that's where you need to be because that's what Twitter. That's where Twitter is where it's at. If you
I feel like that's where the older
old.
people is at on TikTok instead of Twitter. Yeah.
Old people
they're
on TikTok.
on TikTok. I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
I'm gonna need to put you on.
Okay,
Twitter.
well go ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. I'm really not on all social medias because I don't have a TikTok. I don't have a Snapchat. I don't have neither one of those. But yeah, once you find me one place, you can find me on all the social medias that I am on. So.
But like I said, we'll talk about, we'll post all of the, advertisements, the people that he advertised on here so y'all can see. And then we'll also post his Instagram name on there as well too. So like I said,
don't be in my DMs because I will not reply back.
He ain't gonna reply back. I'm serious. He is like, I don't know, a hermit.
Whoa, a Kermit.
Anyways, y'all, we about to go.
A Kermit. Whoa.
We about to go. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and please follow.
On that one.
Like I said, he might be back again, but you never
I
know
definitely
until
will be
you
back,
follow.
but it won't be.
You won't
soon.
know until you keep up with it. So
Right.
we're going up from here. All right, y'all.